In this lecture, we'll go deeper into HTTPS, HSTS, and also take a look at the vulnerabilities of these protocols. We'll see what SSL sniffing and stripping are and how we can downgrade HTTPS to HTTP. There are two available protocols used to communicate to web servers over the internet: HTTP and HTTPS. HTTP, which comes from Hypertext Transfer Protocol, communicates in clear text, and that means that anyone between the source and the destination, or in the same LAN with the victim, can sniff and see the traffic. On the other hand, HTTPS, which stands for HTTP Secure, is an extension of the original HTTP protocol and is used for secure communication using encryption. The encryption is done using TLS, or Transport Layer Security, which is in fact a newer version of SSL, or Secure Socket Layer. This is an example of a connection that uses HTTP, which is not secure. This is the IP address of my default gateway, and Chrome tells us that the connection is not secure. Your connection to this site is not secure. Never connect to a website, especially if there is something confidential using HTTP. You have been warned. An example of a connection that uses HTTPS is google.com. The connection is secure, and if I click here on this lock, I see details about the certificate and the encryption used. If someone tries to sniff the traffic, he will see only encrypted data, which is unreadable. So use only HTTPS connections for data confidentiality, integrity, and authentication, and make always sure that whenever you are visiting a secure website, a lock or any visible sign confirms that the connection is encrypted. Otherwise, someone might be eavesdropping on you. Let's move on and talk about HSTS. It stands for HTTP Strict Transport Security and is a security extension to HTTPS developed initially by PayPal and then published as an open protocol. It's now supported by all major browsers. Let's see what's HSTS. It's a web security policy mechanism that helps us to protect websites against protocol downgrade attacks and cookie hijacking. HSTS allows a web server to declare using a header named Strict Transport Security that web browsers should interact with it using only authentic HTTPS connections. The HSTS domains should be loaded in what is called an HSTS preload list and must be supported by the browser. You can check if a specific domain is in the list at hstspreload.org. Let's check if facebook.com is in the list. And we see its status. Facebook.com is currently preloaded. It's much more difficult to attack Facebook. The browser will allow only authentic HTTPS connections to this domain. But Audi.com is not preloaded. It's not in the list. You can communicate with Audi.com also using HTTP. It's possible that by the time you see this video, things to be already changed, and you might get another result. Okay, that's all about HTTP, HTTPS, and HSTS. In the next lecture, we'll see what are the available attacks on HTTPS. See you in a second.